2025, when I told most of the people that it is important for everybody to understand that the crypto market space has changed. And with 2020, trying to help you understand that the crypto market space has changed. Today, many people, when they join the crypto market space, and they work on opportunities that don't move their way, they start to complain. I want today to take an example of one of the greatest moves that have happened in the crypto market space by one of the big whales in the market called Tom Lee. Okay, well, let us just look at Tom Lee, and I want you to have a business mindset, okay? I want everybody to have a business mindset when it comes to crypto. Let's look at Tom Lee. Tom Lee is the owner of a company known as Bitmine, and Bitmine is sitting at a loss of $516 million in unrealized losses, with a capacity of 243,765 Ethereum, all going down. The worst part is that every single Ethereum they bought, since they began accumulating it in July 2025, is down. That means that Bitmine's average buy cost above Ethereum is seated at around $2,300. Last week, they decided to buy more Ethereum, but the buy didn't even help. They bought Ethereum of around, they bought 41,788 Ethereum, which could be now seated at, Ethereum is now seated at $2,488 now, meaning that Bitmine is sitting at an unrealized loss of $7.8 million. They decided to say they will keep buying the dip, by the dip, kept on dipping. There is no relief, there is no recovery. Ladies and gentlemen, with that approach where Bitmine is down at $7.8 million in losses, should they leave the crypto opportunities? Should they dump down and say, I will never get involved in crypto? Should they say that, and there is a lot that is happening everywhere in the crypto market space. And I have said it several times. One of the biggest news I think that has also happened is what Japan has decided to do. So there is a lot. Markets are crashing. Donald Trump waking up today and saying that Trump says that the new US-India trade deal has reached with the traffic cuts. They decided to cut traffic to make sure that maybe they could be able to do better. The decision of global companies last week to invest $123 million in Bitcoin. All this didn't help because last week, $123 million in Bitcoin is down by 58%. Strategy decided to buy $75 million of Bitcoin that was around 855 BTC. And all this hard work has not prevented from markets to going down. So when you decide to go into the crypto market space as an entrepreneur, as a business person, your approach should be a little bit different. Am I making sense to someone? Your approach should be a little bit different. You need to keep switching your mindset and moving with alternatives that would allow you stay profitable in the crypto market space and make up what you have lost in the past. Give me one if that makes sense to you. And so, with that mindset of mine in mind, when I looked at how markets are changing, how the crypto market space is changing, how things are moving, even when my friends introduced trading boards to me, even when my friends went ahead and told me, Julius, you're going to become a millionaire, let's come back to trading, I understood that the crypto market space had one major problem, and that is market manipulation. Market manipulation. Because if we look at all these strategies that are around manipulation, that's why, as the ambassadors have, basically we decided to look at this amazing opportunity of LoomX and say, okay, it could be true that as we move, there is high manipulation everywhere, even in DeFi itself, but we could find an opportunity that could help us meet up what we have lost in the past. And trust me, across the globe, people are not happy. I was speaking to my friend yesterday who wanted to put in $1,000 into LoomX. And he told me, man, I checked my portfolio and it is dumping like crazy. It is dumping like crazy. Tokens are crashing. Everybody's under fear. Things are not moving into expectations. Bots are crashing down. Things are not moving okay. But then LoomX stands out to become a solution of our time. It doesn't matter your past. I was looking at my Bitcoin portfolio. One of the businesses I encourage everybody to do is buy some Bitcoin. And today, in my first class for today, I'll talk about my first business in crypto, buying Bitcoin. And we are going to discuss why is it key for you to get into this venture and at least be buying with at least $5 now that you have a business that could at least deposit some $5 into your Binance account. How could you create a long-term sustainable approach for the next 10 years? Because for the next 10 years, you could be around. For the next 10 years, you could be in crypto. For the next 10 years, you could be available in the crypto market space. But for the next 10 years, you could position yourself to become a multi-millionaire by taking advantage in a low approach strategy. And when a friend of mine introduced to me to LoomX, I said, I will teach our community to connect their Binance exchanges. And the reason why it is important is that you can create an automated investing strategy. And the automated investing strategy is very, very key to help position yourself in the crypto market space on one major cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. And when you take this approach and apply it, it's going to give you crazy results because statistically, when someone invests in Bitcoin, I want to make this very clear, for the next 7 years, their loss is 0.76%. It is nearly zero because of the long-term approach on Bitcoin. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin is one thing all of us will not survive it doing higher, no matter its current situation. And if you build a long-term mindset on Bitcoin, you will be able to love Bitcoin and you will build your future with Bitcoin as you are taking up opportunities like LoomX in the space. So today, before I go into what I want to share to do with LoomX, this week we are still dealing with LoomX. But later we are going to bring you some leadership classes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring you some network classes, ladies and gentlemen, to give you some skills that could allow you to participate in the crypto market space, participate online in a better way. A friend of mine, wait, my book. Let me pick it. I think it's here. A friend of mine that I've been friends for one sent me one of the amazing guides of operating online, and we are going to be able to switch into these classes very soon. I think I'll pick the book. Where is it? I think I'll pick the book from the other side, and we are going to be able to share some insight. So I want to start from how to create a Bitcoin plan. Are we ready? Give me one in the chat. We are called the Crypto Ambassadors Hub. And as the Crypto Ambassadors Hub, we look at how we could be able to provide sustainable opportunities in the crypto market space that could help our people and recurring incomes. Before I allow start from this opportunity that could start to share my and go. So I will share my account. Okay. If you can be able to see my screen, give me a one in the chat. Let me know you can be able to see my screen. If you can be able to see my screen. So once you come on our Zooms, understand that we shall be describing crypto opportunities time over time that we believe our communities should be able to take over and be able to understand. Okay, so let's start our journey. So on my screen, ladies and gentlemen, you see that once you get into your Binance account, you see I have some BTC here. And the goal should be that you should create a system that will be able to give you a continuous approach in the crypto market space. Because you see, although BTC is at another price, you can all see in my screen that my average price is $41,000. Give me a yes if you can see that in my chart. Give me a yes if you can see that. No matter the price of Bitcoin, my average purchasing price is $41,098. Ladies and gentlemen, if we go to the price of Bitcoin currently, just for learning purposes, it's at $78. Sorry, $78,888. Question in the chat. Am I still profitable? Let me know in the chat. Am I still profitable? Let me know in the chat. Give me a one if I'm still profitable. Give me a one in the chat if I'm still profitable. Thank you, my brother Nabos. He said, profitable, ladies and gentlemen. But what is the approach? What is the approach? The approach is what I want to discuss today, okay? So what do we do? Number one, you need to believe that you will go into this long term and you will come here on your home area. You will get into your home area. You will go into your home area here. And once you go here, come here on the search area and write in the word convert. You're going to write in the word convert. If you don't search for it, you can just type it. So you want to look for the convert opportunity. Okay. So when you come here on the convert opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, you will find the recurring convert opportunity. Can you see this? Give me a yes if you can see the convert recurring opportunity. And I'm going to share with you today how the LoomX opportunity is going to build. It's going to build a long-term sustainable millionaire for you, all right? So now you come here on the convert area. And when you reach here on the convert area, you'll see what they call instant and recurring. So we are going to choose the recurring approach, okay? We are going to choose the recurring approach. And once we choose the recurring approach, you must have some USDT, okay? So let me say $5. So once I have the $5 in here, That is the US theta I want to apply. I want to create a system that at least every single day will buy me Bitcoin of $5. Every single day will buy me Bitcoin of $5. Just $5. Just $5. Okay. So what will I do? There is the time here. And since I'm in East Africa, it is a UTC +3, meaning whenever it gets to midnight every day, my Binance account will invest $5. Just $5. Let me know in the chat. Is that very hard? Let me know in the chat. Is that very hard? If I'm going to show you how LoomX is going to continuously give you more than $5 every day. LoomX is going to give you more than $5. It can give you $10 to $15 every day. Would it be criminal from all that you have earned to just get off $5? Let me know in the chat. Would it be very hard? Because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, how just from the $10 to $15 you earn every day from LoomX, you can just pay off $5, just $5, and powerfully build an opportunity for the next 3 to 5 years that could give you more than $1 million. All right? Okay, so let's go. So I'm using, so you decide to do it daily. Don't say when I get money, just come here daily and you start now, create a plan. Now you create a plan. Now what is the plan? The plan is simple, guys. Look here. Recurringly, the Binance Exchange will withdraw $5 from your spot or funding account. Invest 100% in Bitcoin. And after you have done that, you have created the plan. You have created the plan. Automatically, the plan will be happening. This is what you're going to do. Automatically, you see, every single day, yes, prices could go down. It's none of my business. Every single day, maybe at one time, because I've been doing this for some time, I don't have much. I have 0.01 Satoshi. I have 0.01 Satoshi. Don't focus on the price because you are going in this long term. Give me a 1 if that is clear. Don't focus on the price of Bitcoin because your goal is to collect as more Bitcoin as possible. As more Bitcoin as possible. So as your $5 keep coming in, just let it flow. Don't mind about it. Don't think about the investment. But I want to give you assurance, ladies and gentlemen, let us take an assumption. Let us take an assumption. As these big investors are coming in, as trade wars are happening, as prices are going down, you are creating a system. And the system is that you are using the LoomX opportunity. Can you see this? You are using the LoomX opportunity to keep depositing money in your wallet. Give me a yes if you can see that. You are using the LoomX opportunity to keep depositing whenever it comes to $5 to your wallet continuously. Continuously. Today is third. All this you see is third money. Let us start from here. This is second, so let us start from here. So on all this money, ladies and gentlemen, you are deciding just to pick off one. And I'm going to show you how everybody here can easily make this your play game. That the LoomX opportunity that will not care whether prices are down or prices are up, will deposit 1, this is 5, another 5, this is 10, another 5, this is 15. See, another 5, this is 10, 15, this is 10, 20, 25. Let me take this to be 5, 25. No, let's go from the third. Again, 10, 20. This is on this one. This is 10. This is 10. This is 20. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 already this morning. And you just get off 5. When your income increases, what is that noise in the background? Do you have noise in the background?
Someone's microphone is on.
Oh, some people are unmuting. Okay. Do we still have the noise again?
It's good now. We go.
Do we still have the noise again?
No noise now. It is all muted. Let's go.
Okay. So let me make you a co-host so that Madam Harriet could help me. Now I'm going to give you a speculation. Did you know between $5 to $10 in the next 3 to 5 years could give you over $1 million? Free money, free of charge income. You don't have to think about it. And I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what is happening in the market right now, Bitcoin is the new gold. Bitcoin is the new gold. And so without pressure, you could decide to participate in this opportunity by leveraging the power of LoomX. You leverage the power of LoomX and create a non-stoppable approach of your investment in Bitcoin. I would not talk about other cryptocurrencies because other cryptocurrencies may not be sustainable. Okay, may not be sustainable. They may get issues time to time. But ladies and gentlemen, with the ETFs, with all these investors in play, trust me, Bitcoin rules out this game. So what do? After you have bought your Bitcoin, you're going to come here on the earn area. And what are you going to do? You're going to get your Bitcoin and subscribe it on a Bitcoin. You're not going to get your Bitcoin and subscribe it here. You are earning Bitcoin the other side. Am I speaking to someone? The Bitcoin that you are earning the other side, every day, let it come here in your exchange in Binance and let it earn more. It is very small, but let me tell you one thing, since it keeps coming every day, I don't earn much. There is some stupid $7 here in USDT that I have made. Can I go back a bit? Can I go back a bit? I think I need to. Can I go back a bit? Let's go back again. Okay, let me leave Bitcoin here. Okay, let's go back again. What did I do? I came here and I searched for convert. So convert. And what I want to find is the converting recurring approach where, ladies and gentlemen, I pick the recurring approach. And when I pick the recurring approach, I basically now put in some USDT. You must have some USDT. Let me take $5. And I create a plan. When I tap on create a plan, here is the plan. that every day, from the money I will make from my LoomX opportunity, $5 will move from my spot and funding wallet. Allocate 100% in Bitcoin daily, and it is a recurring plan. And I've showed you that after I have put up that plan, every day, whenever, let's go back to sport, every day, whenever I will be earning money from, whenever I will be earning money from my LoomX, $5 will automatically, am I making sense? Will automatically be coming to my wallet. What I will do, I will order that at least $5 of the income I'm making, you can increase this to any price you want, will be invested in Bitcoin. And once it is invested in Bitcoin, automatically what Binance will do, whenever I will be earning my interest from my earn, it will send this small redemption into my wallet. Give me a yes in the chat. So what I'm going to do to earn this, it looks little, but since I'm going for a long period of time, it is too much money. How many of you understand the principle of building wealth and the power of the compounding effect? Huh? How many of you understand the principles of building wealth? I told you when you decide to follow the crypto ambassadors, you will be able to understand that wealth is just built. And there is power of the compounding effect. I want to give you a holiday to go and find a book written The Power of the Compounding Effect or the Compounding Effect. When you go and read the compounding effect, you'll understand that they are the small actions that you take consistently every day that build the freedom you want. Okay? It could be a holiday you could start taking right now. So what you will do, after you have put up the recurring factor, you are now going to get this money, click here on earn and subscribe. What do you subscribe? Subscribe on Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Then you tap maximum. What is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Your Bitcoin is going to be generating some small USDT for you. Does that make sense? This is a simple game you play, and you're going to do it because I want to tell you that LoomX is going to stay here for as many years as possible. And the reason why it's going to stay here for as many years as possible, so after you have put in, please tap maximum and let your Bitcoin get to work. Is that clear? Give me a yes in the chat. Then we go to how we are going to be able to use LoomX to make $5, $10, $20, $30 a day. And this money is coming into our wallet every single day. Some we shall use it for our personal purposes. The other money we shall use it to invest and also work on our goals, dreams, and ambitions. Okay? So that is the first sharing for today. Now I want to go to LoomX. Are we ready? Let me know in the chat. Are we ready? Now I want to go to LoomX. Now, what I was trying to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. That once you get into online ventures, understand that on your journey in these online ventures, some opportunities will work, some opportunities will not work. Give me a one. And unless you have that mindset, you will be ready to keep going until you land on a good one. I usually talk about my story that by the time I landed on Royal Q, I had done 75 scams. 75. And I had lost a lot of fucking cash. Please, you will go back to the video on YouTube. I had lost a lot of fucking cash. But when we also got into DeFi, I knew we would somehow meet some challenges. But we need to keep going until now we have landed on this super opportunity called LoomX. So let's dive into LoomX right now. What's calling? Okay, so let's now dive into LoomX. Okay, so I'll get into this LoomX. So this is my token pocket. All right. Okay, so those of you who are not familiar with finding your accounts, please understand that you need to tap on Discover. You need to tap on Discover here. Then you paste your link here in the URL. And once you have pasted your link here in the URL, your link will be here. Please, if you are using an Android, give it a star so that you don't need to always come back and tap here. So once you give it a star, what will happen is simple. You just tap on Discover here. You tap on Discover here. Then you just tap on Favorite. And once you tap on Favorite, bingo, you're already into your DApp area. Your DApp area could be having several other businesses you have done in the past, which has no issue. But today, my focus will not be on Aura. My focus will be on LoomX, okay? So let's go. So I'll get into the LoomX. And automatically, once you get in here, understand that if your account is begging to connect, please do, because you want to connect your wallet for easy business. So you always tap there to connect your wallet. And after you have connected your wallet, down here, you will have the exchange. You'll have the exchange. And the exchange is what we call the Loomnet. The exchange is the Loomnet. It's the major product. How to remove other sites from the Token Pocket browser inside. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So let me go back before I forget. If you already have these other sites here, whether they are this site here, in the upper corner here, there is a delete area, okay? So there is a dustbin, my brother, before, maybe I could forget. You could tap on it and you could clear off record, okay? You could clear off record. If they are already stuck here on the favorite area, here it's much more simple. For example, if you wanna drag one of these, you could be able to delete also here by dragging. What is dragging? Okay, I hope it works. Okay, what you do also, you can wrong place, then come here on the delete area and you delete any you want to delete, all right? So back to LoomX and then we move. Okay, so once your wallet is connected, this is their number one product, the Lightning Network Cryptocurrency Exchange, which is the Loomnet. And Loomnet is what they call basically the exchange, or what they are calling the mix engine. And the mix engine, which is the exchange, ladies and gentlemen, is an opportunity in the cryptocurrency world that allows you to exchange any cryptocurrency into any cryptocurrency. So once you have connected your wallet, you may be You maybe have a token, but this one has no liquidity. You maybe have a token that you have. It's not a variable. It doesn't have liquidity. So you select any cryptocurrency that you have in your wallet. So let me check mine again, and I see which ones I have. But okay, maybe I have BNB. Okay, so let's take BNB as our example. And I also want to discuss something with you guys. In your crypto journey, do not repeat your previous mistakes. Give me one if I'm making sense. Because many people complain when they do mistakes. When they do mistakes, they complain. But me, every mistake I do is a learning lesson. For example, let me give an example. If someone today presented to me an opportunity of cryptocurrency trading in spot and futures using an AI, I will not go back. Ask me why, and I give you an answer. Simple. The AI does not control the market. Simple. That's why I don't go back. I don't go back to my previous mistake to lose money again because someone is excited. Give me a two if you make sense. I don't go back. I don't go back to my previous mistake. I lost $100,000. I paid the price. Man, I don't go back. Why? The AI is good. The AI can find a signal. The AI can do, yes, but the AI doesn't control the market. Beautiful. Two, someone says, Julius, here is a token. This token is going to do wonders. We are going to build it. Man, I don't build tokens because in the past I have built tokens. I understand what happens. So most of you, when you land on your mistakes, you regret. But ladies and gentlemen, failure is part of success. Does that make sense? People have presented opportunities to me. Julius, look, once you get on this opportunity, it's going to do wonders. It is in DeFi, and we are staking USDT, earning USDT. Man, before you go on, that is money, cash flow, like Aura is. How many are copying? So by the time your experience should be able to give you a better understanding to position and do better in crypto. That's why LoomX solves all that challenge. Okay, but let's go. So this is the exchange. So if you want to use it, very easy. For example, I want to exchange what? What? I want to exchange BNB. BNB. I have some BNB. Okay, which BNB? Which BNB? I have BNB of BEP20. So I select BEP20. I want to change my BNB of BEP20 to what? To Bitcoin. Then they give you the minimum and they also give you the maximum. And that's how you operate. Then you get your wallet address in. If your BNB is here, okay. If your BNB is here, so they give you that one BNB will be equal to that, and you will be able to exchange. And maybe I want to exchange it to Cosmos, which is Atom. Then I will participate in the exchange, and millions of people here are doing this continuously because it allows them exchange from one token to another token. That's not my focus for today. My focus is onto the second product, which is the Loom Core. This is the Loom Core. The Loom Core. I want you guys to be familiar with this thing. The Loom Core. What is the Loom Core? The Loom Core is the matrix contract board. The Loom Core is the matrix contract board. Okay. The matrix contract bot is the bot that is meant for trading. And what is it trading? So before we go to that, maybe the LoomNet and the Loom Core, they make up what we now call the LoomX. And so the Loom Core is this trading bot. And how does this trading bot operate? Simple. Number one, those of you who are scared, number one, it uses what we call smart contracts. What is a smart contract? A smart contract is a code of agreement. Let me give you an example. One of the products we did called Aura had created a smart contract which pays 1 day, 7 days, la la la. They reached a time and discovered that the 1 day and the 7 days is not working well. And they said, okay, people please vote. We remove the 1 day and 7 days. Okay. They removed the 1 day and 7 days from the DApp. This is the DApp. But they had no power of changing the code. So the code continued and they found out, yes, things are not working out. So they brought in a new contract. So a code is a law. The code is the law, the code is law. So what happens when we deposit our money, we are putting our money in the code. And the code has rules. That's why the rules are here defined for you. Do you want to go in for 7 days? Do you want to go in for 30 days? Do you want to go in for 90 days? Do you want to go in for 180? Those are the rules on the code. And once you decide any choice you make, you have entered an agreement. And the agreement cannot be changed. You cannot say, no, I'm tired of the 7th day. Now I want to stop earning 0.3%, because remember, the code has a rule. Simple. On every profit made, before we distribute it, it suffers a rule of 80/20. Okay, what is 80/20? 80/20 rule is simple. On every profit we make, we give you 80% and we take 20%. But remember, although even if they make $56, in your rule of the code, you are supposed to earn 1.3% to 1.8%. So they give you 1.3. As they are calculating your 1.3, they say 1.3 times 80%. They don't calculate on the money made. Give me a yes if that is clear. They calculate on the percentage that is in the code. Everything is in a rule. So when they make $56, they don't say, okay, 56, we are going to give him 80%. How many are still following? It is 80% of the code in the rule. Give me an understanding. What I'm trying to prove to you is to show you that the company makes money. Give me a yes if it makes sense. I'm not trying to show you to feel bad. I'm opening your eyes to see that the company makes money. Am I still online? Because nobody is responding, I better go.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Loud and clear.
So, because I'm going to show you.
You are clear, you are clear.
Good. I'm going to show you in the transaction that this bot makes a lot of fucking money. A lot of fucking money. But do you know why I'm okay with it? I cannot afford the technology. Give me one if I'm making sense. I'm okay with the little they give me because I cannot afford the technology. I cannot own the technology. I can't manage my friends. So what do? I take the little they give me. And I'm okay. But these stupid guys make a lot of money. So, because I'm going to show you, look here. They say 1.3 times 80%, which is 0.04. This is the maximum I could make. Meaning that, ladies and gentlemen, if this boat, let's go there. So any choice, it's up to you. So let's now dive into, this is the boat. This is the boat. What we see is data, is reading data for the last 5 minutes. Follow closely, reading data for the, now it's here. Let me pause this first one. This is it. Let's see. Let's read what has been done in the last 5 minutes. Simple. On the 3rd of Feb, ladies and gentlemen, at 8 a.m., an operation from a buy, it bought USDC. There was a buy of USDC. These are stable currencies. And it sold to Phoenix Exchange. It sold USDT. They sell USDT pair at 63. The size of the money invested was $61. The gross profit was 2.14. The fees was this. The net profit was $2. I even do not know this exchange. This one I know, but this one I've never used it. And you can still go ahead. This is called self-monitoring. I'm monitoring what it is doing with my money. But outside there, markets are crashing. Give me a yes. Outside there, markets are crashing. So here, you can do general monitoring. Here, you can monitor your own. Markets are crashing, and you see this guy makes a buy and a sell, this here, gets a profit of 2%, and made a profit of $34. Will they say that Kabanda, let me see the capital. The capital is 1,288. Will they say that because Kabanda invested 1,000, I have invested $3,000 in total? Now, Kabanda has invested $3,000. What we are going to do, we have made $34, 80% of 34 is what we give him. Because if it's what they were giving me, I'm showing you that this company makes money. $34, they would give me 80%. It means this guy had to give me $27. But they don't give me $27, guys. What do? They say, okay, Kabanda, what is $3,000 your investment? We were supposed to give you 1.3% of that, which is 39. But because that is what you were supposed to get, what we shall give you is on this. Instead of giving me my 27, all of it, I only receive 1%. They even, on this, they still take off. They give me 1.04 of my $3,000. How many have understood 1.04 of $3,000? 1.04% of my $3,000. And you'll discover that if you are following closely, there will come a day when they give you your 1% in the morning. How many of you have discovered that? There comes a day, and by morning time, by morning time, your 1% is already in your wallet. You don't demand. Question: does the bot stop working? Let me know in the chat. Does the bot stop working? Who takes the bonus of the money that keeps coming? Does the bot stop working? Who takes the bonus? So we, the people who are investing and the owner of the technology, who makes more money? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Yes, you get 1.04. You get 1.04 because they give you 80% of 1.3. The owner makes more money. That's why the owner of the software has decided to pay all those who are willing to do the marketing for him crazy income. Give me a yes if you have understood that. Because when he makes the money from the market, he has more. He has more than enough to distribute. How many have understood that? How many have understood that? That's why it is okay for you to stake, but it is criminal for you to keep quiet. Give me a one if you have understood that. It is okay for you to stake and go silent, but it is criminal. Criminal. It is criminal. It's criminal because number one, the business is sustainable. Let me open the bot again. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Here it has made $24. It will not give me the $24. It will give me what is in my agreement, 1%. Meaning that number one, the business is sustainable because it generates money from the real market. How many have understood that? Two, the money they pay comes from the market. The money is not coming from stories to tell. Is that making sense to you guys? The money is not coming from stories. The money is coming from the market. And we can prove the money is coming from the market. There are buys and sells being done by the AI, and it only gives us 1.04%. That's why when I open my account and I tap on my contract and I check my contract, for the last close to 7 days, I have only made $83 from my $1,000. But question is, according to what I've shown you, has this port only made $83? Let me know in the chat. Has this port only made $83 on my $1,000? No, it has made more money than that. Now, what I'm trying to show you, it is sustainability of the project. Me, I don't want to look into the saucepan of my boss that you are giving me little, please add me more. That is none of my business because I don't need to do any work to earn this money. It is none of my business whether this guy makes $1 million. Whether this guy makes $1 million, it's none of my business. But what I want to open your eyes to is that money is really generated from the market. Number two, the guy is giving me according to the agreement. And the agreement is giving you, my brother Stephen, is a range. It is 1.3 to 1.8%. That's why when we go into calculations, you will find that sometimes you will make more than 1.3. But when I take an average of 1.3% and I take it 80, because it's 80 over 20, 80% of 1.3 is 1.04. But when the boat makes more money, that's when he's giving you a range. That's where he's giving you a range of 1 up to 1.8. So the maximum he can give you is 1.8. But now I'll take 1.3. That's why when you check your income, you find that sometimes they're giving you more than 1.04. But before he gives you the 1.8, he takes off his 20%. Question before we continue. Does the company make money? Because me, before I get excited about the business, before I get excited about the money, does the company make money? Because in my previous two projects, it was very hard for me to see that the company is making money. But since the company is making money, let me tell you, how many of you remember Royal Q? During the bull run, Royal Q was making money and the owners were excited. They were even providing promos. How many of you remember? They were even providing promos, reducing on the price of the boat, giving rewards to us because they were making money. But when the market changed, they changed their strategy. Give me one if it makes sense. Give me one, it makes sense. When the market changed and they can no longer make good money, they changed the strategy. Because the market had changed. That's when I saw these small boys saying, me, I have made my own boat. I will pay you like the previous plan of Royal Q was paying. Me, I will. It's not sustainable because of market condition. It is not about the mindset. It's not about the too much money you will pay. The sustainability. The market has changed. There is high market manipulation. It is not about me, I will pay you like Royal Q used to pay. The founder of Royal Q is not stupid. Market had changed and sustainability was very hard. They will pay for a few times and they will disappear in thin air. Why? Because the problem is not the boat. The problem is the market, where the money is coming from. The first thing I want to find out before I ask for the CEO is is the owner of this business making money, because as long as he's making money, he will pay us till death. How many have seen that this business is long term? Now we go to how the $5 comes in. That's why these guys, they are paying crazy, stupid cash. I have never seen a business, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm going to show you that can pay you up to $5.7 million in a year. Man, this is crazy. These guys have a structure of sharing business that can pay you up to $400,000 every single month. Hey, muvuge motoka. Bully, you drive my car, eh? Okay? Otule wali ku passenger, muvuge motoka. Mugende mugipaaki. Mugule. Okay. Bully, see you, mommy. Love you. Nkuwayo ku sente zo. Lumu X zekoledde. Oba tulindeko. Kale ngenda kuwaayo $2, eh? See you. Ngenda kuwaayo $2 yakakolera nga 83. Ngenda kuwaayo 2 amalala, eh? Olyeko ku magoba, eh? Oyagala gula ki? Okay. Oyagula tabo. Kale, see you. Bye. All right, guys. Okay, sorry for interruption. My daughter had come to my office. Okay, so you can earn up to $400,000. It's crazy. This is crazy. And I have been asking myself that since I have existed in crypto, I have never seen a business that can pay this stupid cash. Where does this money come from? These guys are making money and they are not selfish. They are willing to give us this money as long as we are growing the community. When we grow the community, what happens? More liquidity comes in. When more liquidity comes in, more money is made. When more money is made, more money is distributed. How many have understood that? Then I show you how you're going to start making $400,000 every single month. We are going to die of money. Hey! I had a dream of owning 4 homes. There is a building. I want to buy a building on Kampala Road. I need one in Mombasa. I need one in Dar es Salaam. I had already started on my project in Dubai. Already I'm in touch. Guys, this is crazy. Let's go. This is, I've never seen this. Let's go, right? So what does this project say? Okay. Hey, Julius, you have started. And since you have started, we want to pay you. Let us start from the ranks. We want to pay you. And what I'm discussing here, it pays up to infinity. Yes, 4 homes, 4 wives. It depends, Salongo. It depends. I invited my ex on this Zoom, Salongo. Don't go so much. She might return to me after the presentation. I invited my ex, Salongo. Go slow. She might return to me after the presentation. I will try to pretend no money, no money. She says I was on Zoom. We are going to start making money, so I'm back. Hey, Salongo. Go slow, my friend. Let's go. Gentlemen, let's go. So you can rank up. And how do you rank up? Simple. Stake $100. Stake $100. When you stake $100, what are you gonna do? Build 2 lines. This is you. Build this line and this line. This is what you do. I'm gonna keep you simple. Bring 2 pharaohs, 1 and 2. Tell them, guys, You have understood the business. Are you willing? We work together. Don't work with someone who's not willing. Give me a yes if it makes sense. Don't just go and start putting people under someone. Are you willing? We are going to build this together, or you are not willing? I just want to invest. If someone is just interested in investing, don't put people under them. Give them your direct link. Let them suffer. Give me a yes if I'm clear. Speak to someone. I want to build with you. We make crazy money here because the company is sustainable. If they say, Julius, I'm not, I just want to invest. I don't want to bring people in the business. Man, don't waste time with this guy. Don't get. And before, how many of you know an ego? How many of you know an ego? If an ego is going to marry, if an ego is going to marry, I'll discuss you who wants to go in for Lord. If an ego wants to marry, what does it do? Man, it flies so high, and this metal bird will chase it very high. What does it do? It wants to test before it trusts. Let someone first bring someone in the business before you start trusting them to build under them. Give me a yes if that is clear. Tell them, man, I want to prove that you are serious. I want you to prove that you are serious. We are going to do this together. What should I do? Simple. I'm going to call Julius. You connect me to your friend in a call on WhatsApp. This is Julius. This is you, the bridge, and this is the customer. Let us do a three-way call with someone who knows the business, and he talks to your people. If this person says, I'm not willing, don't waste time, because what I'm going to show you, this guy will earn a lot of money from your effort. Don't allow to be used like toilet paper. Let people, because ladies and gentlemen, I have a philosophy called need versus want. Need versus want. Everybody needs money, but whoever needs money must want it. How do they want it? By taking action. Don't allow someone to earn $5.7 million from your personal effort without them doing anything. So they are busy, they are bragging. You know, we are making cool money without doing anything. Nonsense. Let them deserve. Let them deserve. Like, I haven't left my office since yesterday night. The clothes I wear yesterday, I'm still here. I just woke up, washed my face, sat back here. I haven't left. I haven't brushed my teeth since yesterday night. I slept on this table. Fuck off. I want you to make money. Then for you, you have it for free. Yet I slept you on table, man. Live my life. Never. Man, I have a very nice bed. I have a very nice office. I have a very, and then I make money for you. It's not work that way. So what do you do? Let people deserve. I can't spend nights here. Then I put people under you. Then you make 5.7 million without you doing anything. It's serious. Don't be used like toilet paper. People need to deserve. Are we ready? Making money is not for the weak people. Now let's go. Simple. This is you. This is the person. Okay, Peter, I have given you my link. Okay, we are gonna build. Okay, we are gonna speak to people about the business. Okay, how are we gonna do it? We are gonna use the ABC rule. A, B, C. A is the advisor. It could be anyone you know that knows about the business. Okay, it is anyone you know that has brought you in the business. Bye. See you. It is anyone you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's the advisor. They know about the business. B is you who has joined the business and you have a brief the advisor. And C is the customer. So what do you do? Okay. Anita, how are you? I'm good. Anita, I have found where we can make some money. I don't understand anything so far, but I'm in and I'm making some money. I want us to make a call with an expert to explain you the details. Is it okay? Anta says it's okay. So I've spoken to him, he's not available now, but can we speak to him at 10 a.m.? Or when are you free, Anita? Maybe after work. Can we do it at 8 p.m.? Then it's okay. So at 8 p.m., you do a WhatsApp call. How many are still following? 8 p.m., you do a WhatsApp call. A WhatsApp call, or maybe a Zoom call, or maybe a Google Meet. It's up to you. Then what will Julius do? What will Julius do? I will do the talking. I will do the talking. I'll explain the business. I will show my account. I will show how legit the business is. And for you make the money. You do it with he brings a friend. Are you seeing how many of you see now business flowing? The rest is history. The rest is history. The rest is history. The rest is history. That's how you make cool money. Now, the more calls you make, the more money you make. Is that easy or hard? Let me know. I don't need to understand everything. Those of you who attended in Kampala, I just called my upline and told him, man, here are these people, they want to know about the business. Even me, I have started, I'm making money. I don't understand. The guy explained and people got started. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be a fool. Use a tool. It is only fools that don't want to use tools to make money. Man, I usually laugh when I see people saying they are broke. How do you become broke when you have a smartphone? How dare you say that you have a degree, you have so many books you have read, and every day you can back up $100 in your account? Man, in this century, and you have a smartphone, people are busy going. It's raining crazy outside. Man, I don't need to go anywhere. I just need to stay in my home. I don't know how people wake up to go and chase money. I don't need to be an expert. I don't need to understand how Aura works. As long as I have found out that the company makes money, the people will be able to make money, and the opportunity is long term. The rest is history. What will happen? This is what's going to happen. You're going to make the $400,000 easy peasy from your $100 because once this leg becomes very strong and this becomes very weak and it hits $20,000 this weak leg, you could even have maybe some more. Few who are not willing to build, they are just investors. They just want to put in some money. So it hits 20,000. What are they going to say? Okay, Julius, we have 50,000 on your strong leg. We have 20,000 on your weak leg. This is $70,000. Okay, let's say today, for example, check. Let me show you this account because this one not building. Okay, this account has 57. My daughter doesn't build business. 57,000. Okay. So let's get back here. 57,000. What would happen if my daughter was a builder? They would say, okay, you have 57 on the strong leg, 57,000 on the strong leg, and now you have 20 on the weak leg. Let's say it is 70. And these people today, they make $700, 1%. On this, they are going to give you 10%. On this, they're going to give you 10%. This is $70. Question. From answer. from. Not for waiting for the coin to rise. How many? Not waiting for the coin to rise. The company makes the money and it distributes the money to you as it makes it from the market. If you have understood that, give me a yes in the chat. They're going to pay you like crazy. I don't know if I could join with my other account. And whenever this money collects, you connect your Binance account, and every minute, since we have been here, $11 has come. See, we started at 10 a.m. How many have seen the opportunity? How many have seen the opportunity? And the more you rank up, the more the money. Some is coming from your direct, another one is coming from the community. It flows like water. Now, question. I have my $860. Can I fail to solve my simple problems for today? Tell me. And I'm not saying I want to invest this money back in the business. I'm not saying I want to add more capital in the business. No, man. This is free money here. How many are understanding me? Give me a yes. This is free money, 860. Some of you, you have the mouth, but you don't have the money. And you are saying you have rights to keep quiet. When you are broke, know your standards. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. And how do you open your mouth? By calling someone to explain. Teach me how LumX money comes to my Binance. Okay, let's go. This is what you do. So these are the different ranks. The more you rank up, here it goes to 20%. Hey! Here it goes to 20%. Here it goes to 20%. When you become V2, level 2, by increasing your stake to 500, your team gives $50,000. Man, level 3. That's why this guy from Uganda, our upline, on level 3, so far he has made $35,000 in 2 months. Because the company pays 30%. By just having $15,000 on his weak leg, he has made 35. How many of you, if $35,000 gets in your account in 2 months, your life doesn't remain the same? How many of you here, if $35,000 gets on your account in 2 months, your life doesn't remain the same? Me, I know. You are just silent. Because me, I remember, I made $50,000 in 6 months and I ran crazy. This guy who is on V6 with only $3 million on his weak leg, man, he gets 60%. It pays him up to $20,000 daily. Just build. Now, how do you connect? Come here. I will end with that. Tap on the 3 lines. Tap on the 3 lines. Come here on revenue address. Connect. Put in your address. Put in your address. Select the network. Paste in your address. Here, I'm not putting my address because the account is not owned by me. It is not my account. So she wants her money here. And it keeps coming. Yeah, she wants her money here. It keeps coming. She wants her money here. And my daughter has been investing in all these different ventures. Some work, some she loses, but my daughter is a serial investor. Yes, I manage her money to a certain extent, but she's a serial investor. Man, by the time this daughter of mine gets 20, she'll be financially free. Because some work, some don't. I'm not allowed to touch her money. She has to agree. Hey, she's everywhere. Wherever I go, I tell her, my daughter, this one. She says, okay, let's go. There is no risk-free business. What if the AI stops working? How many? Start with what you have. Okay? You know, some of you, when we show you business, you get excited. But start with what you have. Keep growing it slowly. Give me one if that makes sense. Me, I live a simple life. I start with what I have. I keep growing it slowly. I don't get to Dubai excited. Simple, simple. Don't make things hard. Okay? So basically, that is the opportunity. The beauty is with here, your profits keep flowing out. It's not like your profit is held. No, the profit keeps flowing out. Immediately it's made. And you can constantly see here that every day this account has comfortably, since we started, making its $5 on a daily basis. Sometimes it is extra because of more than 5, but it keeps coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in, coming in. And she now has $167 in profit. If she decides to go to school, you see that it is money that makes her own school fees. I don't know how parents suffer with school fees. So for her, she wants it here, but my account, mine is connected here. But the one I opened is for my daughter. You see, mine comes straight in my Binance account. Her money doesn't need to mix with mine, okay? Unless she wants a transaction. Unless she wants a transaction. Okay? All right, guys, if you have been able to learn something, let me know in the chat. If you have been able to learn something, let me know in the chat. Okay, I hope that's enough for today. There is a quick question. Thanks for the insight. Quick question. There is a video by some lady explaining more about LumaX, and she indicated that contract storages had not even been around. She explained the reasons why. Any update? Have these been announced? I believe these will be announced on the event they are doing in Hong. And they you can just in more money. Since LumaX can deposit funds to your account by itself, can they also take funds out when things go wrong? Okay. Now, guys, you are not connecting. Nobody can directly withdraw funds from. No way. No, sir. They cannot. They cannot access your wallet. I have learned a lot. Thank you. Thank you, leader, for the presentation. Like, how capital do I need to make at least $5 a day? I think if you have $500, you can make $5 a day. If you have 1,000, you can make $10 a day. Let's pray for Loom X to last for years. But I've showed you that it's sustainable. If I just my X to my pocket, do I need to connect them with the 3 dots option? No. You connect once. Let me check my account and I show you Binance. When we stopped, I saw an email. Okay, is it just coming? I wait a little bit, please, because the email is here at 11:48. Yeah, it's coming. You see, another 5 has come. The email is here. Maybe it is just entering my wallet, 5.2. Where are you? I need to refresh. It is here. 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 It has come. Just come. Woo! Okay. Another question. Someone says, go to her balance. This is my daughter's account. This was her claim from Aura. This was her claim from Aura. This is my daughter's account. This is my daughter account. Oh, this one says, let me get in this other question. Okay, once funds are in your Binance account, you can withdraw. Even if you have multiple contracts, as long as it ticks to $5, you will get your money. Multiple contracts help you to get more $5 faster. Is it okay, my brother John? But the biggest question I want to end with, how many of you have seen that the business has factors of sustainability? Let me know in the chat. How many of you from my presentation, because that's the most important thing, how many of you from my explanation, the business, it's not removing the risk, but the business has factors of sustainability. That's the most important thing to me. It has factors of sustainability. Sustainability. Because, ladies and gentlemen, someone may promise you a big return. Someone might give you hope. But the big question, is this hope sustainable? Thank you. Yes, it's much more brighter compared to Aura. Because Aura says money will flow. But what if the flow changes? Then the company stops making money, the system stops making money, and everything goes berserk. Everything goes berserk. So here there is sustainability. And once there is sustainability, I will put all my feet in. So allow guys stop. I needed to take a nap for 30 minutes. I need to take a nap for this 30 minutes, and then the journey continues. Love you so much. And yeah, hey, going both hands, head, leg. So I wish you the best. Have a good day.